so I have to be off by 3. My God, freaking thumbnails are always horrible. It's whatever. It is fine. Let me find it here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Damn it. All right. First person here we have is Sunmin, General for the Summer. General for the Summer. General for the Summer. Growth, change, and transformation comes to your life this summer when you're no longer holding yourself back. Feeling a little bit more financially stable, paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel either relief or feel a little bit more financially secure. Could have a Cancer come in that you meet through divine timing. You may also have an Aquarius. There may be new energy that comes in. Looks like it could be a busy summer for you. You may be traveling, and you could be like just generally busy, like maybe working a lot, traveling a lot, having a lot of different social activities. Priyanka, love reading for June. Love reading for June. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. Being guided by the divine, have faith that things are going to happen in their own time. Divine timing is helping you out, but you can't force anything. You're no longer going to feel as if you're being held back, and you have some perseverance. You're persevering through love. It looks like you have some good luck. If you're not with anyone right now, you have an air sign that comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Looks like some good luck comes to your love life. And it could happen out of the blue when you least expect it, especially if you're not with anyone right now. Emily, single, love reading. Feeling prepared and ready for life to move on. Disappointments and sharp energy around love, tower moments, all that bullshit's moving into the past. Moving forward with your love life, and you're prepared for it. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, bringing a new opportunity. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be Sagittarius. Also, an earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The ability to manifest new opportunities, even if you feel like nothing is happening for you right now, that should change. Looks like the next relationship you enter should be very well balanced. You should feel like you get out of it what you put into it. Being guided by the divine, a soulmate connection enters this summer that's like a wish come true. Loess. Let me just answer this one thing. Love reading for the year. Love reading for the year. Okay, it looks like you're prepared for your love life to move forward, and you have some good luck coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Sagittarius that enters. It also looks like you have a Cancer that comes in. If you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, current relationship moves forward, but you may need to have a little bit of patience with your current relationship, regardless of where you are in your love life with the Six of Pentacles. You should be getting out of the relationship what you put into it. You may have to make a decision to walk away from something that no longer serves you. If you're in a situation where you feel like you've held on for too long, closing the door on that could bring something in pretty quick. Regardless, I think before the end of the year, you find yourself in a situation that, like, that functions very well, and the choice is yours how you move forward. Earth sign or, well, you've got divine timing here guiding you. You may have plenty of opportunities between now and the end of the year. By the end of the year, I think that you're in the committed relationship of your choice with a soulmate. But who exactly it is will be your choice, because there's plenty of opportunity. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Sagittarius comes out very strong, but there's also an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Long-term potential comes in by the end of the year. It looks good. It looks good. Happy. Is the person on my mind the one for me? No, see, there's not one person for you. There are many people out there that we can have healthy relationships with. We have got to get out of the idea that I'm looking for one person. It has to be that person. There's no such thing. Could I have a significant connection with the person on my mind? I mean, it could be a significant relationship. It looks like you have to put a lot of work in, or you may feel like you put in a lot of work. You haven't seen a payoff yet, but you might have to just give it a little bit more time. But once again, this idea that we're combing the earth looking for the one, who's the one? Are you the one? That's not true. Like, there are many people that we can have really good relationships with if we just kind of let go of the idea that I'm looking for my twin flame. I'm looking for the other half of me. It's not true. It's not true. And what happens is it makes people feel very let down and very deflated. Cinnamon, general for the week. General for the week. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Looks like you have a Capricorn and a Leo that enter that could be of significance. You may have a new job opportunity on the horizon and feeling as if life has come back into balance. Anxiety moves into the past. You got choices coming in. You have a Virgo coming in as well. Feeling successful, I think, around a financial situation. Beginning of self, general love. Could have a new beginning on the horizon when it comes to love. Whether you're with someone or not. You could be with someone and have a new beginning with that person. If you're not with anyone, it looks like you have a Capricorn that comes in. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Anxiety moves into the past. Feeling like you got some choices around love. Success around love is around the corner. Feeling a little bit more balanced and stable. Not looking back on the past fondly, but eager to move forward with your love life. Air sign comes in. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Listen to your intuition. You got plenty of stuff happening here. And Aries shows up. That may be a nice choice. Growth and transformation. So growth and transformation comes to a current relationship if you're in one. If you're not, you got a Scorpio, a Leo, an Aries, Pisces, a Capricorn. That are all positive options in the near future. Empress, how will Cassidy feel if my brother gets a bracelet for her birthday? She's going to be impressed. She's going to feel happy. She wants jewelry. Most women want jewelry. Anthony, will the Cancer read my email and how will she feel? She will read the email. She's going to not feel sure of what to do. She comes up as feeling a little bit anxious, like there's a long road ahead of her. A little bit like she's holding herself back. It's going to take her time to figure out what it is that she wants or how she's going to respond. But I do think she's going to read it. And I think you're going to hear from her eventually. You may not hear from her right away because she may not be sure. Beginning of self, general career. You should be feeling a little bit better compensated, better compensated and better respected at work. If you're not feeling like that yet, you should be soon. Things change for the better around work quickly. Looks like you have good karma coming in. You may be starting a new journey. Listen to your intuition. A wish comes true around work, career, or whatever it is that you do all day. It looks like anything that was like bothering you or irritating you about your jobs moving into the past, and you're feeling a little bit more ambitious. You may also, the ambition may also be like looking for new jobs, looking for new opportunities, which success comes in that way too. So it's your choice as to what direction you want to take your career in, but it looks like either way it's moving forward. It's promising, and you should be earning more money and more respect. Cinnamon did one for Martha. Kiki, what's coming towards me this month? It's coming towards me this month. Okay, you got a Virgo coming in that could be of significance. You have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It looks like the hard work that you've put into money, business, school, work, whatever you do is coming back to you, and money should be flowing to you. You have long-term potential around a current relationship. If you're not in one, next relationship comes in with long-term potential. You may be making decisions to move forward with your life and not looking back on the past fondly. You may be eager to move past the past and head towards a brighter future, which is what I think is happening. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition. You've got the ability to manifest just about anything you want this month, so focus on what you want more of, not what you want less of. Could be taking a little road trip in the month of June, and an Aries comes in that could be of significance. Empress, general for my Cassidy and my brother. Okay, it looks like disappointment moves into the past. So disappointment, wounds, burden is all going to move into the past. But she may feel like she's got to lay down the law and set up some boundaries, because I really think that she's a little bit irritated with him for what's gone on in the last few months. Their relationship should move forward and not be feeling so stuck. There is good luck around it, and they do have a soulmate connection, and they're both prepared for things to move forward. So let's see what happens. It does look like the relationship is moving forward. There's growth and transformation coming in around them. Karina, is my boyfriend going to get a job anytime soon? Yeah, I would say sometime this summer he gets a job. Kevin, what's going to happen for me in love? Okay. A betrayal, a wound, and a hurt is going to move into the past. But you might need to have patience with yourself when it comes to love, and patience with love in general. The Magician, you've got the ability to manifest just about anything you want. Focus on what you want more of, not what you want less of. You might feel when it comes to love, you kind of hit a slowdown, but that's going to change pretty soon. Somebody from your past returns with the Six of Cups. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer comes in. This could be the person from the past, or they could be two different people. Negativity is going to move into the past as well around love. You have an Aries coming in too. So you might have choices when it comes to love, but regardless of who comes in, being guided by the divine leads you to success. Listen to your intuition. Ambition comes in around love, good karma comes back to you, and your love life changes for the better quickly. So right now you may just need to have a little bit of patience, but all of a sudden I think you might have new opportunities and you may be calling the shots. Venus. Why did he cut the communication, and will he make contact again? He will make contact again at some point. Well, it's his way of controlling the relationship. He knows that he's in control because he's not communicating, so he'll communicate when he's good and ready. It's a way of controlling. He also is not ready for things to move forward, and he's not strong enough, and he doesn't know how to say that. He also may feel like stuck, unready, and not willing to move forward, so he just kind of cut things off. Thing is that he's going to show up at some point when he's ready, willing, and able, and I don't know how you're going to feel about it at that point, because at that point you may be like, well, you know, you just disappeared or you cut me off and now you want to talk, you know, go to hell. Like, that's how you may feel at that point. Like, there's two people's feelings here, not just yours. You know what I mean? So let's see what happens when he finally reaches out again. And he will. Simran, will G or his friends view my story? At this point, I only get 33% chance yes. It looks like there's negativity around the situation and disappointment. Simran, is G even interested in me, or is he just looking for some fun? Yeah, I don't think the two of you are on the same page. I don't think the two of you, are on the same page, but I also don't think that you have the same ideas and views and values. So I think that's what's complicating this situation. I think you guys are very different, or your ideas about relationships are just different. Simran, how will I do on my test tomorrow? You should do pretty well. It looks like you got a new beginning. You spend time studying. You should do fine. You'll be well prepared for it. I think you'll do okay. UAF. Will I go into any type of analytics jobs next? Yeah. I think you will, but it comes up as that you might be feeling very undecided or unsure about it. But I think you'll end up doing it. Talia, general for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. Might be feeling a little disappointed about something tomorrow, and you could be feeling a little bit burdened by the weight of the world. It's not financially though, money looks good. Maybe it's just an off day, feeling a little bit negative or a little bit down, but you are being guided by the divine. Have a little bit of patience. A Sagittarius could enter. You also may have another fire sign that comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you may be feeling very ambitious around a side business or work endeavor or finances, But something else may make you feel disappointed. You may be feeling a little down about something. It passes pretty quickly, though. Kevin, what's going to happen to me in the entire month of June? Okay. Starting a new journey. Okay, interesting. So starting a new journey here. Now, you have a new business opportunity coming in, and you have being better compensated and better respected. But the new journey, like, this could all be the same thing, or this could be several different things. It could be, I'm starting a new job, I'm starting a new business, I'm also starting a new journey with something else. So this could be 3 different things, or it may be one and the same. Looks like you have, your intuition is very heightened in the month of June, so listen to it. Could be spending a lot of time in meditation or doing some sort of other spiritual activity that makes you feel connected to whatever it is you believe in, God, source, spirits, whatever. It looks like you're heading towards the 10 cups being full, but you're going to have choices. And you may be feeling prepared for those choices. Got good karma coming back to you. You have things changing for the better for you quickly. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and somebody may reach out to you out of the blue that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. An Aries comes in, a Virgo comes in. Negativity, old wounds, bickering, arguments, and anxiety is all moving into the past. And you should have either working very hard and bringing in a lot of money, or money is coming in and you're spending a lot of time busy in the month of June. There's money coming in, but that doesn't mean that you're spending all your time working. It could be, or this could be spending other time working on stuff that you enjoy, and that might not have anything to do with the way the money is coming in. You know what I mean? You're busy. The month of June is very busy. There is time, though, for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you could be taking a little trip to water, by water, or around water, or over water. Capricorn comes in. There is time, though you are going to take time for yourself away from everything. But it looks like it's a pretty busy month. And you got plenty of people coming in. New business people or new people around business, but socially. And then you have people from your past returning. Probably while Mercury's retrograde. Or around the retrograde period. UAF Spirit. Nine of Earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. Awakening, Archangel Gabriel, looking at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill, it's important to be yourself. Renewal, Archangel Jeremiel, review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. You got 2 angels, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Hi, Beth. Why did the Sagittarius get mad at me for saying the truth? I was speaking my mind and saying it like it was. That's why. They don't want to hear the truth. You know, it's very interesting. The way that I feel really is that if you feel a certain way and you express how you feel, like, that's nothing to get mad at. You know what I mean? Like, people have different opinions, different views, they have different experiences, and they feel different ways, and that's okay. I don't know why people get mad at each other for that, or have to ridicule each other, or call them names. Like, I don't get that. But it looks like, you know, they felt either disappointed. I don't know what you were talking about, but they felt disappointed in you. They felt that, like, it's kind of put them in a standstill. And something is going to come out around the situation. So with the Fool in reverse, they should tell you. And like the Fool in reverse is the kind of thing where something is going to need to be dealt with before your relationship with this person can move forward. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but they just may say something like, you know, it bothers me that you feel this way about that. This is why. And we have to deal with it before the relationship moves forward. It's not at the end of the world. But they also may have felt very hurt by what you said. I don't know what you were talking about, so it's kind of hard for me to exactly say. But they didn't expect you to say what you did. And they felt almost a little bit like hurt by what you said. Or they felt like they couldn't believe that you felt that way. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the problem is with people, because I don't think there's anything wrong in expressing how you feel. Emma, how does Thetan see me? How does Thetan see me? Thinks that you're stable, kind-hearted, funny, easy to get along with, spontaneous, successful, you have a lot of potential for the future, you're always bettering yourself, sees you as attractive and sincere. Goddess, chances of me getting approved for a loan this month. 70% chance, yes. Yeah. I think you can get a loan this month. Sahira, how is Yusuf feeling now that I've started my childhood trauma? I shared my childhood trauma with him. He's gone silent. He feels like it's a heavy burden. I don't know what it was, and it doesn't make a difference. He's digesting it. So it's not a bad thing. He just has to digest all of it. Once he digests it, you should hear from him. Things change for the better quickly. I don't know why people have to do that, because I wish he could just tell you that, but for some reason he can't. He just doesn't have those skills. But he's dealing with it. He's kind of digesting it, and then you'll hear from him. He feels bad about it, and he feels a little overwhelmed by it. Empress, general from my brother. He's got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Anxiety around him is moving into the past. He's got an Aries coming in that could be of significance. He also may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and then balance comes back to his life. Money is flowing to him with the Nine of Pentacles, and he's not feeling so burdened by the weight of the world. He's got a soulmate connection here on the horizon that should change for the better quickly, with lots of luck around it. Capricorn around him enters too. Beth, I met a cop last week. What does he think of me, and what grabbed his attention towards me? I don't know what grabbed his attention. I don't know where you were or what the situation was. But it looks like he thinks pretty highly of you. He seems to be interested. It looks like balance comes to this situation. It looks like communication between you and him should pick up, and this relationship has plenty of potential to move forward. It looks like he's genuinely interested, and things are moving forward. So I don't know where you met, so I can't tell you like what grabbed his attention. I don't know if he saw you looking at him, or cops in general tend to get a lot of attention from women. I have two cops, but they're female. And not now anymore, but when they would ride around with their male partners, I could tell you stories. Like, I would never in a million years believe what went on. Anyway, so cops get a lot of attention. But anyhow, it does look like he's genuinely interested. He's got a lot of, he's going to be persuasive or pursuant. And it looks like this relationship has potential to move forward. Adriana, is he seeing someone else? I don't think so. No, I don't think there's anyone else around him that's like a significant love interest. Martha, does the Aquarius want to hang out after our exams? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I would say yeah. Ruth, what's B's feelings towards me? I'm so confused. Well, he comes up as feeling out of balance or a little bit upside down right now. That doesn't have anything to do with you. That just may be what's going on in his world. The way that he feels about you, though, is that he seems like he thinks that you're very smart and intelligent, kind, caring, sincere, attractive, hardworking, and you have a lot of potential. If he's been acting a little bit weird, he's got like bullshit happening in his life, feeling burdened by the weight of the world. He may be struggling with something financial. This is all going to move into the past, and things around you and him should change for the better quickly. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. I would try to like detach from the situation a little bit, and then let's see what happens. If you kind of just stop stressing out about it, just kind of let it go, I think things are going to just move forward naturally. Stella, when will William reach out to me? I don't know if he's going to reach out to you or you're going to run into him somewhere, because it doesn't look like he has intentions to reach out right now. It wouldn't be until sometime in September possibly, or maybe the diamonds wouldn't be until the winter. But it looks like be prepared for divine timing to step in. You may run into him somewhere, or something coincidental can happen before like he reaches out to you. Yeah, I think you're going to be at the right place at the right time. Simran, will I ever meet and talk to G in the future? I'm only getting a 33% chance that there's more to come around this situation, so it could be a ways off, or you may have to do something. You may have to make the contact. You may have to try to make it happen, because I don't see all that much happening from him. Simran, what are G's ideas and views on relationships? He seems to have a lot of choices around him. He listens to his intuition, but he's got choices. He may be undecided as to what he wants right now when it comes to relationships, but he seems like he's kind of a go with the flow kind of person. He doesn't really seem to be looking for a commitment at this point, and he kind of pulls back from commitment, and he likes to explore options. Right now, he's got growth and transformation coming in around him, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and he's not sitting around waiting for things. He just kind of like goes with the flow. Like, he doesn't really have a plan. He just, whoever comes his way, if he's into them, then he'll explore the option. But it's not like he's setting out to look for a girlfriend. I don't see that for him. John, outcome if Leslie talks to Kelvin about LSU band job. You could get a new business opportunity. It could lead to a new business opportunity. Now, it might take a minute. Like, you may feel stuck. There may be a disappointment around it, but eventually, good karma comes in and leads you towards the 10 cups being full. I would give it a shot. Yeah, I would give it a shot. I don't see any reason why not to. It just might, it may be hit or miss in the beginning, and then eventually it works out. Beginning of self, general love with self and A. Okay, it looks like the timing around this situation may not be great because judgment is in reverse. Somebody may not be feeling 100% prepared for this situation or for things to move forward. Somebody else may feel like the hard work I put into this situation is just not coming back to me. Listen to your intuition. It looks like the relationship may be a little bit weak, but there's opportunity for growth and transformation. So even though somebody may be feeling like, you know what, I do all the work here and I don't really get anything back and it's kind of heartbreaking, there is opportunity to move forward. So if things are a little bit kind of upside down right now, let's get through the retrograde period and see what happens after that. Mountain Girl. I want to see what's going on between my person and me, the Capricorn. Will we reconcile success long term? Okay, will we reconcile with success long term? Well, you know, you got a 33% chance, yes, you're going to reconcile with success, but it doesn't look like it's a real easy road. It looks like there's a lot of anxiety around the situation, and it looks like somebody is either not feeling prepared or they're not putting in enough effort. So can it happen? Yeah, it can happen, but I would keep both feet on the ground and know that you're going to have your work cut out for you, and both of you need to be working on the relationship. If you're both working on it, there is plenty of potential here. You know, I'm always, when people talk about getting back with someone, it always like, it usually isn't for the greater good. And usually what happens is the two people find themselves back in the same old broken relationship. They just put a Band-Aid on everything and make pretend everything is okay. And then a year from now, we're back in the same situation because it didn't work, because he didn't change and neither did she. And this is what we have. So we just replay the same thing again. So I would be very cautious when the opportunity pops up, because the opportunity will pop up to reconcile. But it's like everybody wants to reconcile, but nobody wants to do the work. Everybody is like looking for the other person to change. Well, did they change now? Now are they going to be who the person I want them to be? And it doesn't work like that. So I would be careful when you get to that moment, if this is really something you want to get back into, because you can find yourself a year from now back in the same situation, where if you make a decision to not reconcile with this person, your life can move forward in a different direction. So it's kind of a catch-22 when the answer comes back with yes, the person is going to come back with the opportunity to reconcile, because it's like people just go right back to the same situation. They rarely change who they are, and that's the thing. Or people are like, well, he's still drinking every night. Yeah, well, he's going to drink every night because that's who he is. Like, you want him to come back and be somebody else? He's not. He's coming back as himself. So just be aware when the situation shows up that it's not going to be as easy as you might think. Kevin, do I get to see my children soon? Do I get to see my children soon? I'm only getting a 33% chance, yes, you're going to see them soon, but that really bothers me, because they're your children, you should be able to see them. I don't know why you're not seeing them right now. Like, you should be able to see them. They're your kids. So that bothers me, but I don't know the whole story. 33% is kind of slim. I mean, that you're going to see them soon. Will you see them? Yeah, maybe before the end of the year, but as their father, I think that you should be able to see them when you want. That's my 2 cents. Naja, how does Julian see me? Thinks that you're perseverant, passionate, kind-hearted, and sincere. You're always moving forward. You know how to get things done. You're attractive. A loving, kind, nurturing, and unique. Inez, what does he feel after he cut the communication? When will he contact? He feels like he needs space. That's why he cut the communication. I wouldn't expect him to reach out anytime soon, because he needs space. When somebody disappears, it's because they can't deal with the situation and they need space, and they just don't know how to say that. So I wouldn't expect to hear from him soon. It looks like you have a long road ahead of you before you hit a new beginning. It's in reverse. See, that's the whole thing with relationships. Once they go out of balance, it's really hard to get them back into balance. So trying to keep the energy relatively balanced while you're in the situation is really easier than trying to fix it. Kevin, how does my ex feel about me not texting or calling her anytime? She may have feels like you walked away, although she does feel anxious about you walking away or not reaching out. She may think that somewhere along the line the two of you are going to wind up back together. She just may think that like this is what you guys need to go through right now. She's got anxiety around it. She thinks that you've walked away. Yeah, I don't think that she feels good about you not texting her. Or she's like waiting for you or anticipating for you to text her. But I think you're doing the right thing by not reaching out. Myogram, general love for the next 14 days. Communication could pick up actually clear blue sky. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles could be doing something like, it could be meeting somebody new at work or school, or it could be doing something like, if you're with someone right now, you might be doing something together, like, I don't know, taking a ballroom dancing class, or taking a kickboxing class, or learning how to do ceramics, whatever. And that could come up in the next 2 weeks. Looks like things change for the better for you quickly, and you're feeling like you got some good luck coming in. It also looks like you're being guided by the divine, and you're feeling prepared. Disappointments move into the past. You've got a fire sign that comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a water sign that comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Creative, general love. You may feel like you don't have much going on. You could be feeling a little disappointed when it comes to love, but there's someone in your world right now that it either has great potential or could be your next relationship that you just haven't made the connection with, or they haven't stepped yet out into the center stage. Listen to your intuition. Perseverance around love pays off. If you're not with anyone right now, there is someone around you who is going to come forward. They could be a Cancer. It also looks like things move forward towards a successful relationship sometime this summer. Making a decision for things to move forward. If you don't like the Cancer, a Capricorn comes in. Could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. So this may be significant for some reason. It could be, hey, I'm planning to go to the shore, and the same week that you're going to the shore, you meet this significant person. But there could be, I mean, you also could be going away with this person, but there's significance around that trip, or significance around that trip, or the possibility of a trip. Now, if you're with someone right now, if things have been kind of disappointing, or you're feeling like things are stuck, things will move forward sometime this summer. Things will work out organically. You don't have to do anything other than just be honest and let your partner know exactly how you feel, because it looks like things move forward and you get through all the muck. So either way, I think things are moving forward. If you're not with anyone, you should have some nice options coming in. 4 of Cups. Now, 4 of Cups, if you're with someone right now, could be the solution to the problem is in front of you and you just haven't noticed it yet. 4 of Cups is usually like, oh, it's right in front of my face and I just don't see it. Simran, if I call G for my number, will he pick up? I think he will. Yeah, I think he will. Emin, did I do well in the last exam, and will I get my wish fulfillment? Yeah, I think so. Yes, yes, yes. Simran, if I tell G only want to be friends and no intimacy, will he still be interested in talking to me? Well, he's going to say yes. He's not going to tell you no. But let's see what happens. Thing is that, see, there's a lot of craziness happening. Is this the guy that you blocked yesterday? So it's like if you blocked him and now you're going to call him and now you're going to tell him you only want to be friends. But if you really have feelings for him, creating a lot of chaos here around this situation. So my suggestion would be figure out exactly what it is that you really want here before you put one foot in, take one foot out, because this creates a lot of chaos. And then women turn around and say, why is he acting like that? Why is he doing this? How come he's acting like that? But meanwhile, they're not looking at what they're doing. You blocked him. You're going to give him the friends line. But do you really want to be his friend? Can you be friends with somebody that you have feelings for, or do you not have feelings for him? Because to me, if you're going to try to be friends with somebody who you really have feelings for, I think that's a recipe for a disaster, because it's going to keep you having feelings and hoping that things are going to change, but things aren't going to change if you give them the friends line. Do you know what I mean? I think you need to get clear on what exactly it is that you want out of this situation, because blocking someone, unblocking them, calling them, telling them that you want to be friends, really wanting more, yeah, other people are involved, it becomes very chaotic, and you're going to get chaos reflected back to you. So I think the first step is to figure out what it is that you want from this situation and not worry about what it is that he wants. Creative, general finances. Being guided by the divine could bring in a new way of bringing in money. You may be going back to school or learning a new area of study. You could also be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, which makes you feel success. Feeling stable and grounded, and also feeling like you have either more clients coming in or better business relationships. So I don't know what it is you do for a living. You could have a regular job. Hey, I work at the coffee shop. And then you may be doing something on the side that's all your own that could bring in extra money over the course of, forever, but at least over the course of this summer. Got money coming in and you're persevering. Perseverance. You don't give up. You got plenty of areas or ways to bring in extra cash. Good for you. Kevin, do I get my family back, or am I wishing for something that doesn't happen? Do I get my family back? I think you have a lot of potential to get your family back. I think that you're realistic enough around the situation, but it looks like you could get respect back. Your relationship can strengthen. And with the Hierophant, there could be long-term potential. Yeah, I think that you have plenty of opportunity to fix things in this situation. I wouldn't do anything, though, right now. I would give it a little bit of space. Lois, will everything turn out good when I take my Hesse? What's a Hesse? I don't know what a Hesse is, but I'm going to ask it as a yes and no question. Is it test? Will everything turn out good when I take my test? You got 3 aces. Absolutely. Whatever it is that you're doing, you should be successful at. Precious. Will S and the Capricorn get divorced? convinced that they're getting divorced. No, I don't see it right now. It looks like their relationship is stressed and burdened, but I don't see divorce, not just yet. Maria, what's coming in for me, general? Okay. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. A disappointment moves into the past. Intuition is heightened. You could be taking a road trip, or you could be taking like a weekend away or something like that, feeling successful around money, and all of a sudden life starts to move forward. Making a decision to leave the past in the past and move forward with your life. Capricorn comes in. Looks like you could also be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. You may be feeling a little bit better balanced and respected at work. Balance comes back to your life, and a soulmate connection either heats up or comes in before the end of June. If you're not with anyone, it could be with a Gemini. It also could be with a Taurus, or a Taurus Gemini cuspy person. Niche. What feels and thinks Arthur about me? Okay. How does Arthur think and feel about me? Thinks that you're attractive, stable, grounded, spiritually connected. You have a lot of potential. You're intelligent, strong, independent, kind-hearted, spontaneous, adventurous, and fun to be around, but grounded and stable and reliable at the same time. Because he thinks very highly of you. I bet. So does the cop want something serious with me? So is he attracted to me physically or relationship-wise? Is there relationship potential around this situation? He's attracted to you physically. I'm not sure what his situation is. I would make sure the two of you are on the same page. It does look like there's room for growth and transformation around the situation, but I don't see a committed relationship here. But I'm not convinced that he's 100% single, so that may be why. I would just find out exactly where he stands. Room for growth and transformation, but I'm not seeing a commitment, not right now. A sexual relationship is definitely possible. Emily, I like M in a romantically. Does he feel the same way? Okay, let's see. Does M have romantic feelings for Emily? I would say so. Yeah. Random. Will I find the remote part-time job I want? Yes, you will. And it shouldn't even be that hard. It may land in your lap. Mario, what are LJ's feelings towards me? Thinks that there's room for growth and transformation around this situation. You're kind, caring, sincere, stable, attractive, strong, courageous, loyal, and intelligent. Mario, why is LJ ghosting me? Will she communicate soon? She will communicate soon. She seems to be very busy at work. Very busy at work, school, business, whatever she does all day. You should hear from her sometime before Mercury goes direct. So within the next couple of weeks. Beth, will I get the money that's been pending? Yes, you will. You should get that. Kira, tomorrow, specifically at work. You may feel like arguments and bullshit has started to move into the past. Although you may still be hurt by something, you may feel like people are being a little bit nicer, or they're being a little bit, like, chilling out a little bit. It looks like you could be busy at work and you're feeling pretty ambitious. There's divine guidance around tomorrow, but you got a new business opportunity coming in. I don't know if it's at your current place, because you may just feel very burdened by that job. It looks like you're going to have choices, but I don't think that the day tomorrow is bad. I think it's actually a pretty decent day. Kira, what can I expect to happen the rest of this week and the weekend? You're no longer holding yourself back. You're listening to your intuition, and that leads you to success. All of a sudden, life seems to move forward pretty quickly. The hard work that you've put into business is coming back to you. Business, school, work. Got a Libra and a water sign that come in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Perseverance pays off. It also looks like by the weekend you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you're feeling like solace in that. Like you just may feel good, like shutting the whole world out. Just one day, maybe it's Saturday during the day, and then you may have a Leo that could come in that wants to do something at some point in the weekend. Also a Taurus and a Gemini is around. Swarte, how did Diana feel after reading my last messages? I would say this person feels a little bit weak. Strength is in reverse. I don't know what went on, but they may also be feeling a little bit like they were treated unfairly. However, end of the day, there is growth and transformation coming to your relationship. Your relationship is stabilizing, has long-term potential around it. So maybe you have a miscommunication of some type. Simran. Where is it? I don't see it yet. Let me do Mario. How did LJ feel about the flowers I gave her? Successful. I think she was happy about it. I mean, look, flowers always make you smile, right? They're beautiful. They smell nice. It's always a nice thought. It's always a nice gift. I mean, how could you not like it? Am I right? I think she thought it was thoughtful too. Simran, I don't have any feelings for G, but I blocked him because he definitely showed that he wants to be sexual, and I don't have any interest in being intimate at all. I'd still like to be his friend, but I don't want anything more. So if there's no potential of a relationship, then I think if you only want to be friends with him, I think that's fine. I don't think he's looking to be in a relationship with you. What I think is that, like, if you don't want to be in a relationship with him and you don't want to have sex with him, then and you just want to be friends, then why did you need to block him for that? Do you know what I mean? It's like it becomes very chaotic, and a lot of times people get turned off by chaos. You know, it's like, now I'm blocked. Now she's ignoring me. Now she wants to talk. Now she called me out. Like, what does she want? So if you want to be friends with somebody, that's fine. I don't know how much he's looking to have friendships with girls at this point in his life. I think he's looking to hook up, but he may be your friend. I mean, that's fine. But you know, like, I feel like people are so quick to block people that they really want in their life, and it's you know, it's like, it's counter. Like, why would you block someone who you want? Why can't you just tell the person, listen, I'm not interested in having a relationship with you that's sexual, but I'd like to be friends, and see what they say. Guys find women attractive. Guys like to have sex. If a guy is not romantically in love with you, he'll find someone else to have sex with. Like, that's just how men operate. They're different than women, and they find women attractive. Like, end of story. Like, even women that were like, you really think she's attractive? Because I don't. Guys are like, yeah, she's fucking hot. And I'm like, really? Anyhow. So, like, if you want to be friends with him, like, I would just say that right from the jump. Listen, I'm only interested in being friends. So stop with the sex stuff because we're not having sex. And if he backs up and he doesn't show any interest in a friendship, that's his business. You know, most of my friends are guys, and it's never even gotten sexual with any of them because they know that I'm just their friend. Um, and I've never had to block any of them either. If anyone was inappropriate, I would just say that. But like when you block someone, think about what that is. That's telling someone, I don't want you to have access to contact me. But now you're turning around and saying, but I just want to be your friend. So is your friendship worth to him that I don't know what I'm going to get from her? Because that's how he's feeling. Like, why would you block me? Like, why wouldn't you just tell me that? Listen, I'm not going to have sex with you. That's it. Like, we could be friends, but try all you want. We're not going there. But as long as you're being honest with yourself and with him, I don't think there's any reason why you can't be friends. But, you know, people are so quick to do this blocking business, but they don't really want to block them. They're like, well, is he going to call me? Well, why would you block him if you want him to call you? Because I'm not calling someone that blocks me. I'd be like, fuck you. Like, I'm not playing that game. I'm really not. um, Mario, are LJ and I going to have a reunion? At some point, yeah. Maybe sometime this summer. Or maybe sometime. Well, yeah, you're going to have a reunion. I'm not exactly sure when. Adriana, love reading for this month. Okay, slow and steady wins the race, but you are starting a new journey. If you're not with anyone right now, you got a couple of people. You got ambition coming in around a Scorpio. You got an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have a Virgo here. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. When it comes to love, you're going to have choices that are brought to you through divine timing. It also looks like you're successful around a new business, a new love connection, or a new beginning in love. Doesn't have to be with a new person, but it could be a new beginning. I think this could be a pretty busy month for you love-wise. Love you. General for June and messages from the universe for the upcoming weeks. Okay, so let's do the general with these cards here. Stepping into your own strength and perseverance brings good karma to you. No longer holding yourself back and feeling very well prepared for the future. A Capricorn, a Pisces, and a Leo enter. Looks like you may be taking time for rest, relaxation, self-care, and feeling a little bit better compensated and better respected at work. You also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Could be for business, could be for pleasure, but whatever it is, it serves you well. And then it's like laying down the law, standing up for yourself, stepping into your own strength brings in new opportunities and more respect. Messages from the spirit cards. The Three of Fire, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time and make long-term plans. The King of Fire, motivational, idealistic, ambitious, and charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision. Be a leader. Advice from someone creative. The Wheel, Archangel Michael. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. YouTube user. And the Pisces current feelings for me, no contact. I would say that this person cares for you and probably always will care for you, but they're not either looking back on the past fondly with the Six of Cups in reverse, And they may also not be looking for things to move forward. They seem to think that you're a kind, caring, sincere, intelligent person that's got a good heart and good intentions, but I don't know that you're going to hear from them. I don't know. They may be taking their life in a different direction. I bet. Oh, thank you, thank you. You're very welcome. Kevin, does my ex think that I'm going to pay for her house? And if so, what is she trying? Okay, does my ex think I'm going to pay for her house? She's going to try to see if she can get money out of you, yeah. I don't know that she thinks that you're going to pay for it, but she may try to get money from you, or I don't know how it works in the state that you're in, but you got a 70% chance that, yeah, she's going to try to either get money from you towards the house, or I don't know if you're a state that does alimony or whatever, but she may try to get something out of you, yeah. Love always. General. Okay, it looks like you may be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. Somebody from your past may reach out to you, or you may run into them. Looks like you have a soulmate connection on the horizon. It also looks like you may be walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And with that, you have new opportunity. You could have a new business opportunity that comes in that brings in balance. It also looks like you're no longer feeling stuck. Could be taking a little road trip sometime this month. You may also be focused on a side business or a business endeavor that could be bringing in plenty of money. A Virgo enters and you're going to have choices, but divine timing is definitely guiding you. Well, but you know what? Like, I don't even understand. Like, why is blocking somebody ending a relationship? I don't have my exes blocked. Like, my ex-boyfriend, Tom, he and I broke up, I want to say maybe 2003. He is not blocked. I never had to block him. To me, I would only block somebody if they were harassing me. And that happened to me once, and it happened to be a woman, and I had to block her. But Tom doesn't have to be blocked. We're not together. He's married to someone else. I have my own thing going on. Why do I have to block him? He actually reached out to me. I don't think I have the text message anymore, but sometime last year, my old boss passed away, and he reached out to me to let me know. And I was thankful that he let me know. But why I don't have to block him because we're not together anymore. I would have to block him if he was harassing me and not getting it. You know, if he was showing up at my house and he was like calling me every 5 minutes. But I don't think you need to block someone just because the relationship is over. Like, sometimes there's something that you need to tell them, or you need to reach out to them for something. I don't think somebody deserves to be blocked just because the relationship is over. That's why, to me, I think it's a very extreme measure to take. Like, I think it says something. I don't want you to be able to contact me, right? I don't feel that way about Tom. If he needed to reach me for something, he can reach me. I haven't heard from him in years. So if he needed to reach me, it probably would be something that would be important, or I would want to know, you know? So I don't think that you need to block someone just because you're no longer in a relationship. What happened here? It's $1.99 US dollars per question. Oh, yes, you're right. Sometimes I don't even notice. I just answer them. The questions are $1.99 a piece, one question. Because sometimes people will send $1.99 and they ask 2 or 3 questions, like love and money. That's 2 separate questions. Yeah. No, you're right now. Empress. Is the Aries dealing with someone else? I don't think so. No, I don't think there's anyone else significant around that Aries. No. Ma'am, current energy towards me. Just in general, the energy that's around you, pretty good. It's like good luck. Things are moving forward. It's like strong energy. It's like change. It's like things that were once stuck are now moving. You get good energy around you. You know what I mean. Yeah, the energy is like finally like it's like, you know what it feels like to me? This is going to sound so bizarre. I don't know why these things pop into my head. But like, you know, like if you're standing on the beach and then like sand starts to, like if wind comes and sand starts to, you know, like all of a sudden like everything was calm and now all of a sudden sand is starting to fly around. There's a lot of like energy coming in and moving around. Adriana, what's next for me? Could be taking a trip. There may be a significant trip around water that comes in. You might have choices too through divine timing that could come in next. Somebody from your past could return, or you may run into somebody from your past. It could be an old friend that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, and you also may be getting a new job opportunity. Back up to the top. Nav, general for the month. General for the month. Got money coming in. Got money coming in. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, which makes you feel relief, like you've made it to the top of the mountain and makes you feel less burdened. It also looks like you have a Cancer coming in that may be of significance, feeling a little bit better compensated and better respected at work, and things may be changing for you for the better this month quickly. Chimay, does Lucas still have feelings for me? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Love you, sunshine, the vaccine. I gotta tell you, I'm skeptical about the vaccine. I gotta be honest. I shouldn't say that here, but I don't know. I just would want to give it a little bit more time. Like, I just feel like the whole thing is new. I mean, I have so many questions, and I usually don't have a lot of questions about things, but like, you know, it's like I have questions like, do you need to get it more than once? What are the long-term effects? Nobody knows. Like, what are the long-term effects? Are there any? Maybe there's not. Does it cure the common cold, since the common cold is a coronavirus as well? Because I'd like to know, because that could also change the way some of us feel about the vaccine, right? I don't know. If I would wait a little bit. I am just naturally skeptical of everything. So that's just how I feel. Everyone I know that has taken it has been fine. I have not heard of anything crazy other than people having cold-like symptoms, which is natural. However, they haven't had it in them for that long. And then the people, like I keep hearing that people that have had it don't really need to be vaccinated. You know, it's like, I don't know. It gets me very nervous. Anything that's brand new, you know, like the polio vaccine's been out for a long time. Like we know it's safe, but anyway, it's to each his own. Sheenam, when will my boyfriend come with a marriage proposal? Well, I would say that it could happen at any time, because it looks like out of the clear blue sky it happens. So I would say you could be on the brink of it almost at any time. If you've discussed marriage with him and you're both on the same page and you're both looking to get married and that's something that you have on the horizon and you've already had that conversation, it could happen at any moment. Aries Leo, how will my careers are going to be in medical and probably when? Oh, welcome to the channel. Will I have a career in the medical field? You could have a successful career in the medical field. It does look like you're willing to put the effort in. It does look like you have success that comes pretty easily. I think you would be very successful in the medical field. And if that's what you're thinking about pursuing, I would say go for it. Love always. Who has feelings for me? Capricorn. There's a Capricorn who's in your world right now that you either have not taken notice of or in a million years would never make a connection with them. But they're going to step forward and they may shock you, and you could have long-term potential around this connection. I don't think you've noticed them yet. Simran. I just called G and told him I don't want hookups, I want to be friends. And he cut the call. How is he feeling and thinking about me currently? See, he feels like you're all over the place. That's why. Like, and I don't think that, I'm not convinced that he believes that you only want to be friends with him. I think that he thinks that you're playing games. That's what I think. Because it's like, the energy has been all over the place and it's become very chaotic. And right now what I would do is I would cut your energy and I would just stop with him. I would just give it space because it looks like he feels like it's something different every day, you know, and that's why he cut the call short, because he was like, like, what is going on here? Yeah. I don't think that he's not interested in being friends, but I think that when you're friends with someone, you don't have to talk about being friends. You're just friends, you know? So, I don't know that he believes that you only want to be friends. I think he thinks that you're looking for a relationship. Let's see what happens. That love. Okay, you got plenty of energy here. But, okay, somebody's going to make you an offer that's going to be hard to turn down. But whatever you do, you're going to get a lot of respect, and it's going to be well balanced. You got a Pisces here. You have Sagittarius. Now, this may be new energy, this Aries. I don't know if there's been an Aries around you. It feels like it's a new person. You also have a Capricorn here. You have a new beginning on the horizon that has long-term potential should you decide to go down that road. Whatever it is when it comes to love, disappointment is moving into the past. You're calling the shots. You're no longer feeling burdened. And somebody's going to make you an offer that's going to be hard to turn down. Let's see what it is. Could be from a Pisces. Kevin, what's the outcome on my ex's house? Because the bank is going to foreclose on that house. Okay. Will the bank foreclose on that house? I don't see the bank foreclosing right now, no. So it looks like she's got the Three of Pentacles, which is either being grounded and stable enough to stay in that house for a while longer. If she works with the bank, I think that they're going to be willing to work with her. I think at the end of the day, if she puts in a little bit of effort, she could stay in that house for a while. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, you're not talking to her, but she may figure something else out. I don't see it getting foreclosed on right now. No, I think she's still got more time. Adriana, next relationship. going to be a stable relationship that's grounded. It could be with a Virgo or a Scorpio. They both come in very strong, but then there's also another earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could come in right out of the clear blue sky, and it would be a soulmate connection that moves forward very quickly. And you know, these kind of, like this kind of relationship that's well balanced is the kind of thing where like, you never have to wonder what page you're on with him. It's just going to be easy. It's going to be like the kind of thing where like, he says he's going to call, he calls. He says he's going to show up, he's there. You don't even have to question it. Like, you never have to question whether or not he's going to be there. Like, it just is easy. And that's how all relationships should be. So, good. Thank God. Ronnie, rest of the week vibe. Changes for the better quickly when someone makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Feeling better respected and feeling spiritually connected. Should be a good week. Or you should at least be feeling very good. TVAT, general for me, Sagittarius. No, Sagittarius shows up first card. If he's somebody from your past, he returns. If not, someone from your past is returning. Either way, with the Sagittarius, it looks like you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain and that life has come back into balance. You may feel like your connection with him is starting to move forward easily without having to do anything, without any effort. He no longer holds himself back, and you feel like the hard work you put in comes back to you and the relationship moves forward quickly. I don't see a commitment yet, but that's okay. We might not be there yet. It does look like you could be spending time together, or a lot of communication could pick up. Adriana, will I be one of the winners? All right, will I be one of the winners? Yes. I don't know what you're competing for, but you got a 70% chance. Yes, you will be. Let me go back up. Sanch, when will my friend CK contact me, and what are his current feelings? You should hear from him sometime this month. He thinks that you're successful. He thinks you're spontaneous, grounded, stable, ambitious, kind-hearted, a loyal, caring, reliable friend. And you should be hearing from him sometime this month. Tessa, does Nico like me? Yes, I believe so. He may also make an offer to you that would be hard to refuse. Mihak, general. Maybe moving homes, changing homes, or upgrading your home. You have a wish that could come true, put it out into the universe. Maybe going back to school or learning a new area of study, and a disappointment moves into the past. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that makes you feel relief. TR, does SK share his wedding live link with me? Yes, I think he does. Lena Ramrazing, I'm probably not saying that right. Will there be a reconciliation with my husband soon? Yeah. Yeah, you can't force it or make it happen. It happens through divine timing. So yeah, I would say so. Vicky, love reading for Sagittarius and I for this week. I don't know if I'm overthinking, but it's been quiet from him. Okay. Oh, I think you're going to hear from him soon. You may feel here a little bit like I put in a lot of hard work and it's taken me, I got a long road ahead of me, but you should hear from him soon. Maybe within the next couple of days, and he may want to get together again, maybe sometime by the weekend. Um, EVB. Timeline of the next relationship expected. Is it expected this month? I would say sometime this summer. You could start a new relationship sometime this summer. I can't swear it's going to happen this month. Twin Flame 797. Will Valerie the Taurus enter my life again or contact me soon? Okay. Yeah, I think you should hear from her soon. Maybe sometime over the summer. There's contact. And Kriti, anything good happening for me next? Perseverance pays off around a work, business, or school endeavor. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. A Leo comes in that could be of significance. You've got the ability to manifest new opportunities, so definitely focus on what you want more of. You may be thinking about starting a side business or working on a new business endeavor, and you could meet an Aquarius through divine timing. Luna, the next 6 months. Next 6 months. Got money coming in. You're putting to rest an old wound. You've got money coming in. A Sagittarius enters and you're going to have choices. Walking away from people, places, things that no longer serve you make you feel prepared and excited for the future. Over the next 6 months, you're taking care of yourself. Rest, relaxation, and self-care. Perseverance pays off around a financial endeavor. Lita, you told me C was going to come back, but when? Sometime this fall. Sometime, I would say, between the end of September and the end of the year. Adriana, what type of person will confess his feelings to me? Somebody who's very persistent. Could be a Capricorn. Somebody who's well prepared, grounded, stable, persistent. They're very secure in who they are, and they're very self-confident. Simran. G messaged me and I told him how I don't want to hook up or anything like that, but I don't know how to communicate it, so I ended up blocking him instead. I told him to take care. Will he respond back to the message or leave it alone? Will he respond back? But if you blocked him, how can he respond back to it? If he's blocked, he can't respond back. I don't think he's gonna. No, I don't think he's gonna respond to it. No, I don't think he's. I think he's gonna leave it alone. Adriana, is David gonna let this to die? What do you mean? Oh, is he gonna leave your relationship to die? No, I don't think so. I think you guys are gonna have a conversation about this at some point. You know what? Even if you don't have a conversation about this situation, it looks like communication comes in because he doesn't like the way this feels and he wants to fix things. He might not. I think at some point you do discuss it, but I don't know that he's going to come back immediately and want to discuss it because he may feel really awkward. So he might just try to start conversation. in some way, like small communication may come in. He's not going to just leave things like this forever, no. Curious, spirit messages, what do I need to know right now? Spirit messages. Seven of Air, plans that need revision. More going on than meets the eye. Poor timing. Release. Archangel Azrael, the end of a phase or a situation, a spiritual transformation. It's time to move on. Four of Air. Take time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Adriana, to balance the last super chat. Oh. It's fine. Thank you. Kevin, if I don't see my children soon, then that must mean that the ex doesn't come back. Am I right? Not necessarily. No, the timing may not be good. You know, the thing about timing is that it's really hard to nail it down specifically. And sometimes things don't happen the way we think that they're going to happen. So no, I don't think that that necessarily means that she doesn't come back. I just think that the timing may not be right, or it may not unfold the way you think it's going to unfold. I hate to say it like that, but like that happens. You know, like, I don't know if you were here last night when I was talking about this other person that I read for. I've been reading for her for a while, and this guy broke up with her like months ago. I think it was in January, and, you know, gave her this song and a dance about how he has a lot of bullshit going on in his life, which is true. He does. But, you know, grow up, right? Anyhow. So she was like, am I going to hear from him again? Is he going to come back? And the cards were indicating that, yes, he would come back. But the cards were indicating that he was coming back after the divorce was final. Now, they were separated. They're not together. This was not like an extramarital affair. This is like they've been separated and he started seeing her. But he just felt like he had too much on his plate. Cards indicated he's coming back when the divorce is final. So last week she contacts me and she's like, oh, he showed up at my house. Now that's really ballsy, right? Considering that he wasn't even answering her text messages. He just shows up, right? And they're going to work things out. And I'm like, oh, that's funny, because cards were indicating he comes back with long-term potential after the divorce. It's before the divorce is final. Although I think it's almost final, or it should be soon. And then what happens is a couple of days later, he tells her that he's not ready. Now, what I think is going to happen, he's going to come back when the divorce is final, which is what the cards have been saying. But sometimes you don't see exactly how everything unfolds. Like, I was surprised he came back so soon, but, you know, sometimes the timing around shit isn't good. Or who knows if she comes back, but she doesn't come back initially with the children. So sometimes things don't happen the way that you expect that they're going to happen. Like, sometimes it's a really long and winding, crazy road, but one thing doesn't always equal the other. So I don't think that it means that you guys won't end up back together. I just think that maybe the situation may need a little bit of space right now, and it might take longer than you think, but I don't think it means that it's not going to happen ever. Beautiful one, love. You got success comes in when you listen to your intuition. You might be feeling undecided about something or someone, but there is room for growth and transformation around that relationship if you're not with anyone right now. Pisces comes in, a Scorpio comes in, a Gemini. Soulmate connection is on the horizon that's very successful. It also looks like you're starting a new journey. If you're in a relationship right now, that could be spontaneity comes into your relationship. Seoni, will the Taurus and Cancer talk again soon? I would say, yeah, maybe sometime before the end of the summer, there should be communication between those two. Jewel, Was my little girl the only one that took the gems? Was my little girl the only one that took the gems? No? No, I don't think so. Curious Rabbit, love reading for Ben and I. It could be some sharp energy that you need to deal with around this situation. There also may be a little bit of deceit. Looks like one or both of you may be unprepared to do the work on this relationship that needs to be done. But if you're both on the same page, it could be a successful relationship. And it could have long-term potential. But you both got to get on the same page. And it looks like somebody has maybe walked away from the situation. I don't know where you guys are right now in the relationship, but it looks like this relationship needs work. Or you both have to get on the same page. Slow and steady wins the race, but perseverance will pay off. It looks like somebody's just not putting in enough effort. Adriana, will Sergio ever say something, and if so, when? I would say sometime within the next 2 weeks, he may say something. I don't know if you're going to get like a full-blown confession from him, but he should say something. Elsa. What will Fabian communicate the next time he contacts me? He may not say anything special. It just may be like he's just checking in to see what's going on. It doesn't look like he has anything specific he wants to say. It's like feeling prepared to have just a regular conversation. Like he feels like you cross his mind, divine timing makes him call, and he's just calling to check in and see what's going on. Simran, how does G feel and think about me after the messages that I sent? Well, first he thinks that there's a little bit of deceit around the situation, or that you're not being 100% honest. He's got sharp energy around the situation, and he may be a little bit argumentative. Like he may feel like it's all over the place, and he may feel like it's a lot to deal with. That's why I don't think you're going to hear back from him, because I think he feels like she doesn't even know what she wants. How do I respond to this? She doesn't know what she wants, and he doesn't believe. I don't think he believes you when you say you just want to be friends. I think he thinks that you're looking for a relationship, and I think that that's why he feels like you're giving him the friends line. Yeah, and I don't know that he's buying it. He feels like there's deceit around the situation. Carrie, is anyone coming to me in love? Yeah. Oh my God. You got plenty of people coming in here. First of all, you have good luck, and you're not waiting for your ship to come in. Things are starting to happen. So if nothing's been going on for a while, all of a sudden things are going to change. Got a Sagittarius, a Libra, and a Virgo coming in. You also have a new beginning on the horizon. You're not looking back at the past, but you're eager to move forward. No longer holding yourself back. You could be exploring new opportunities. Flower Girl. What was his thoughts of her that night? He had anxiety around the situation. He may have thought that she was a really nice person. She was well-balanced, kind, and sincere, but I don't know if he thinks that things are going to move forward. He may feel like he wasn't really feeling it or something. I don't know. There's something, like something was missing. Curious, elaboration on the deceit card. I don't know what the deceit is. Like, I don't know what your relationship is with this person. So I can't tell you what they're being deceitful about. If you're in a relationship with them, there's deceit. I would say that they're lying about their whereabouts. But if you're not in a relationship with them and you guys are just friends, then I would say that, well, they're still lying about their whereabouts. They're not telling you the whole truth about everything that's going on in their life. But I don't know where you are in the relationship. Deceit around, if two friends, can be different between deceit around a a romantic committed relationship. It looks like somebody here may feel like they put in a lot of hard work and the other person doesn't put in that much effort because the other person is not vested in the relationship the way the first person is. And as far as yeah, there's something, he's not being truthful about something. So I don't know if there's something that isn't sitting right with you and he keeps like saying it and it's still not sitting right with you. I would think that whatever that subject is, he's lying about. But I can't tell you exactly what the lie is because I don't know what the situation is and I don't know what your relationship is with this person. See, people tend to ask for love relationship readings or love messages from people that they're not in committed relationships with. So it's hard to answer those questions because, like, and I'm not saying that this is you, I'm just saying in general, how do I give love messages from somebody who's not in love with you or who is not, you're not in a relationship with? Like, imagine me saying, well, give me messages from the guy next door. Well, the guy next door is not in love with me. So what are the messages going to be? You know what I mean? If I don't know the situation, I can't really go into it that deep. And if I don't know what like the past is, like the cards mean one thing in one situation and another thing in another situation. A lot of times people are trying to cultivate relationships with other people and it's not working. And that could be where the deceit is. Or it could be like sometimes one person's putting in too much effort, the relationship is out of balance. He thinks that they're friends, she thinks that they're dating. You know, like there's something that's not right in this relationship that the two of you need to get on the same page about. Exactly what it is, I don't know because I don't know what your situation is. Simran. Will G ever contact me again in the future or will he ever accidentally meet each other? You've never met in person? I wouldn't expect much communication from him, no. No. Will you ever accidentally meet in person? Anything is possible. I can't tell you that you're not going to. I mean, especially if you live in the same town. Chances are you probably will bump into one another at some point. But I don't see him putting in much effort because at this point, he feels like there's too much, back and forth. And he feels like it's just like, I don't need this. Especially if you've never met. If you've never met and you've never spent any time together, then that even makes it a little bit less logical for why would he put more energy into something that I've never met you in person. You're telling me one thing, you're doing another thing, you block me, you unblock me. Like it's chaotic and I don't think he wants to deal with all that. Elsa. Fabian's feelings for me, is it worth continuing this connection? Well, I mean, I can't make the decision for you whether or not you want to continue the connection. That's up to you. You have to decide that. It does look like there's a lot of stress around the situation, and you might feel like you put in a lot of hard work and it doesn't really seem to go anywhere, or communication breaks off and like you're feeling like, all of a sudden he isolates, and you may feel like maybe this isn't the right person for me because they don't communicate the way that I do, or they don't put the same amount of effort into the relationship that I do. It looks like you might be feeling as if you've been treated unfairly, and it could cause a whole lot of stress. But that's up to you to decide. What I would do, if you're really interested in this person and you want to have a serious relationship, I would talk about it before you decide that you don't want to be in it anymore. I would find out what he's thinking and ask him, where is this relationship going? Do you see it going anywhere, or should I move forward with my life? Because this is what I want out of life, and I don't want to sit around here and play games. That would be my suggestion, because like you can't tell, like I can't tell you he's not worth it. The way that I feel is that it looks like the relationship is causing you a lot of stress and it's not really going anywhere. So like, why would you put time and effort into something that's not going anywhere? But you have to be the one that makes that decision. You know, if you still care about him and you still want to figure out if there could be a future, I would discuss it with him first. Elsa, is Charlie a good option for me? Yeah. Yeah, he looks like he's got potential. He also looks like he's very strong. Like he's got a lot of like inner personal strength. Sarah, what do you see for me in love this month? I could be starting a new journey, possibly with a Cancer or a Virgo. Life comes back into balance and a soulmate connection enters. If you're not with anyone, could be a Cancer or a Virgo, possibly a Gemini. If you are with someone right now, spontaneity comes in around your current relationship, which would be a soulmate connection. Life comes into balance and things move forward. Either way, I would say your love life is changing for the better in the month of June. Adriana, what will happen after the conversation with Sergio? I think you're going to continue the relationship as is. It looks like the relationship strengthens. There's a lot of ambition. Things seem to move forward through divine timing. I don't see a commitment, though. I don't see a commitment, but I still think that you're spending time together and you're talking a lot. I don't know that he's going to say anything that crazy or outlandish to you. He just may say something to you that lets you know that you're important to him and that even though you're not going to be around for a while, like he still wants to keep you in his life. Kevin, should my ex wait to tell her mom her secret so that she can hear her mom's secret first? Because when her mom tells her her secret, my ex isn't going to matter. All right, wait a minute. Should my ex wait to tell her mom her secret so that she can hear her mom's secret first? Because when her mom tells her the secret, okay. Should my ex wait? I think she should wait, okay. Should my ex wait to tell her mom her secret? I think she should wait, and I think she is going to wait. Yeah. I think the ex waits. Let me make sure I answered that right. Hang on. Should my ex wait to tell her mom the secret so that she can hear her mom's secret first? Because when her mom tells her the secret, yeah, right. Zara, you can close them. Thank you. UAF, General and Unicorn cards. Okay, General. Anxiety around you is starting to dissipate, and it looks like you're feeling grounded and stable moving forward. It also looks like you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. You could hear from someone or run into an old friend that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Unicorn cards. I like the unicorn cards. I feel like I need to play with them a little bit more. Like, I don't know them all yet. Unicorn cards. Not a cloud, fluidity. Number 29. Not a cloud, fluidity. Transformation, ebb and flow, like the clouds that change, laughing and giddy. Who would want to stay the same? Certainly not I, nor would you. We change with transition, staying fluid and true. It's our nature to change and whisk away like the clouds, appreciating the quality. A unicorn is found, where a cloud becomes a unicorn and then a fish and then more in the moonlight. Here in impermanence and the cloud unicorn takes flight. Meditation. Take a journey in your mind's eye up in the clouds where you need to nestle and rest with the billowing puffs balls all around. Watch them change. Watch them form. Watch them flow. Watch them fall. Enjoy the fluidity and welcome it all. Affirmation. I flow like water. I am soft. I'm a cloud. I'm soft like a cloud. I change and I grow with magic around. Lay on your back on a sunny day and watch the clouds take forms and shapes. Allow the consciousness to be fluid and drift away. This is a recipe for a magical day. I love that. I love that one. All right, one more. Not a swing, choice. I think we've had that one before. Number 20. I feel like we've had this one before. Not a swing, choice. Transformation, up and down, high and low, side to side. Which way to go? Life can take us through all twists and turns, rises and falls, and lessons to learn. You encounter a playground and a swing to swing on. You remember your youth and the joy that that brings. As you swing high and low, the sense of transformation forms. Through your ups and downs, a swing is a unicorn. Meditation, the unicorn swing teaches us choice. We can go high or low, above or below. Imagine yourself swinging and choose the direction. The unicorn swing is here to ease any tension. Affirmation, up and down, high and low, I choose my own pace. I know where to go. Action, find the playground and play on the swings. While you play, meditate on the way you move through all things. All of life is a playground. Choose the pace that best suits you. Most of all, have fun. I love these cards. I want to start making videos using the unicorn cards. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Red, how is the Pisces feeling about me after our talk? Feels good. Has a lot of respect for you. Feels like there's a new beginning on the horizon. May also feel like there's, like he's got the ability to manifest new opportunities around the situation. He's feeling very content. Sarah, is the Virgo that's coming towards me a new connection? Yes, it's a new person. Yep, I don't think you've met them before. Like somebody you don't even know just yet. Danny. Will the people who backstab me get their karma soon? Now, I can't answer the karma questions. No, because karma's got a funny way of coming back to people. And we're not in charge. Like, we don't see everybody else's karma. So it's like somebody could have backstabbed you, but they also may be financing, you know, a child's college in a, you know, poor area. Do you know what I mean? Like, just because somebody has done something bad to you or something that you feel was backstabbing doesn't mean that the person is 100% evil and winds up having to die. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like we don't know everything that goes on in people's lives, so I can't read on somebody else's karma if I even think that karma exists and when it's going to happen, because we also don't value the same things. So you can backstab one person and they could be like I don't know if you were here for the conversation I had last night where I had a friend who, this guy wanted you to do everything that he wanted to do. Like, he just, if you didn't do what he wanted to, he wouldn't be friends with you anymore. So one of my friends promised him that they were going to hang out on New Year's Eve. A friend of hers wins concert tickets to Mariah Carey. Now, him and her have been friends since they're 5 years old. She wants to go to the concert. Him and her both happen to be Mariah Carey fans. Now, they're no longer friends anymore because she went to the concert and didn't go to his house on New Year's Eve. Now, most people, like me, like if she was coming to my house for New Year's Eve and somebody gave her a free ticket to see Mariah Carey, knowing how much she loves Mariah Carey, I would be like, go to the concert. What are you, crazy? Go to the concert. Don't worry about me. We'll hang out another night. So what? I don't care. They're no longer friends because he would not forgive her for that. So does she get bad karma for going to the concert? No, no, I don't believe that. But if you ask him, he thinks that was like the worst thing she could have done to him, leave him alone on New Year's Eve. So we don't all feel the same way. So I can't tell you that they're going to get bad karma soon because you think that they wronged you. And I wouldn't expect, like, I just don't, I don't think it works like that. Like, to me, what he did to her was worse. Making her feel bad, making her feel guilty, trying to get her to not to go, what, so she could sit at home with him so they could both be miserable together. That's really selfish, right? But if you ask him, she's the one that she's the selfish one because she promised him, and so I can't read on somebody else's karma. I don't think that you're going to see their karma come back to them anytime soon. I just don't think so. And it's unfortunate that it happens that way, but we're only looking at things from our perspective. We don't see the other side of it or the other things that other people have done. So somebody may have treated you really badly, but they may have done something really great for somebody else. So sometimes it just doesn't happen the way we want it to. My suggestion would be to cut ties from these people and just wish them well and forget about them, because you're not going to see it anyway. Mel, would the unicorn cards be the same as spirit cards and count as a separate question? Yeah, I guess. The unicorn cards take time because I have to read it, and I got to tell you, I get a little anxiety about having to read. But yeah, I guess they are a separate question. So our general reading for the next 2 weeks. It looks like you've got, you could be traveling to the water, by the water, or around water. It also looks like you may be spending time with a Scorpio and a Leo. It also looks like you're heading towards the 10 cups being full, even if you're not there yet. It looks like you may be busy with like a lot of different social gatherings. I don't know if that's because you've been vaccinated or because other people have been vaccinated, but it looks like social life starts to pick up and there's plenty of stuff happening, and you could be spending a lot of time by the water or at the water. Zara, I did. Mel, updated love reading. Things could change for the better for you quickly around love. It looks like you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you don't have all that much going on right now that you feel has like strong potential, put out into the universe exactly what you want, because you have a relationship coming in that takes you to the top of the mountain, that makes you feel like you get out of it what you put into it. And it could be with a Virgo. It also could be with a Cancer. There may be new energy coming in. Could be starting a new journey, and you're definitely not looking back on the past fondly, but you're eager to move forward to the next thing. It also looks like negativity and regret around love move into the past, and good luck comes in. Got a Libra coming in too. All right, Dylan, just relax. I'll be right with you. I will be right with you. All right, I think that's it, right? I made it through everyone. I'm going to go take him out quickly because I think he's got to pee. I'll be back on tonight, though, probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I will see you all then. All right, have a good night, a good afternoon, guys. Thank you all. Bye-bye.